So hello everyone, welcome back to the Codersarts. So in previous video we have discussed about the post adapter things setup and also created the post classes and all the stuff. So in previous video we have discussed about the API services and login activity and the main activity. So these are the things that we have discussed in the previous video. If you didn't go through it, so you have to go through the video first to complete this project. So this is the final video. In this final video we are going to write the code for the main activity, and we are going to write all the steps for the main activity, and we are going to set up the permission for the internet. Then only we can execute our project. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to write the code for the main activity. So what we have to do, we have to do the some UI setup for first. So what we have to do, we have to just click control and click on activity main. So once you go to the activity main, you are able to see this text view. So you have to change it first. So what we have to do, we have to change this one to the constraint layout to the linear layout according to our convenience, or we can just using the recycler view directly here. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to just write the code for the recycler view. So just sorry, okay, so just write recycler view. Okay, that one. So we have to get it from the Android recycler view and make it for the match parent and the match parent. Okay, so these are the steps, and we have to remove these. And we also used to use the list item tool. Okay, and at the rate item post. So this is how our UI is going to look. Okay, so in this we have to write some demographic data as well. So like here's the title, so let's get some text. Okay, like Codersarts. Okay, and we are able to see it here as well. So once our recycler view is ready, our list is going to be look like this. And then after, we also need to add some description, so which is text description. Okay, so here you are going to get the list of this heading and the description. So our UI is looking like this. Okay, so let's zoom out. Okay, so this is the list we are getting here, and we can also get some list item post like count. Okay, span count, item count will be the like only 4. Okay, so this is the 4 thing that we are going to use. So these are the tool property. This is only used for the setting of the data for demo purpose. It is not going to render out. So what we have to do, we have to write the code for the main activity. So as we have created the recycler view here, and we are going to add the description and the JSON data here. So what we have to do, we have to write the code for the main activity. So first of all, we need to create the variable for the for our recycler view. So what we have to do, we have to just write private late unit var and recycler view. Okay, so here we have initiated it, and then after we have to initialize it. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to just take our recycler view variable equal to find view by id r dot id dot. Okay, sorry, we haven't given the id here, so first we have to give the id, which is a recycler view. Sorry, at the rate id recycler view. Okay, so this is the id that we have to use, and we just need to copy paste it here in the main activity for the initialization, and just paste it here. Okay, so here we are getting something, so it will going to visualize by another time. So recycler view, we have to set the layout manager as well. So dot set layout manager means like just layout manager in Kotlin, which is linear layout manager. Okay, so linear, sorry, it is a class then, so it will be in capital letter, linear layout manager. Okay, so we have to pass the context as well. is this. So we have initialized it, and we don't have any error right now. It is just a warning, so it's not going to be an issue. And then after, we have to create a function called as the fetch post. Okay, so as we have look like we are going to getting fetching data from the server, from this API service class. So what we have to do, we have to create a method for it, and we are going to use the retrofit instance for fetching the data. Now what we have to do, we don't need to do much rocket science. We just need to write code for the fetch post. So we have to create this method. Okay, so just click on this and click on this error, and we have to create the function. Okay, it is a private function and it can be implemented here. So let's remove it, and we have to create a variable called as API. Okay, this is API, and then we have to use our retrofit instance. This is our retrofit instance, and we are using the API here. So we are initializing it, and then we have to use our API for fetching the data. So we are using this our get post method. This get post method we have created in this interface class. Okay, so here we have to use this method. So we have to call the enqueue method. In this, we have to release an object here. Okay, an object of enqueue method, and we are going to do the callback. Okay, so callback, and in this callback we are getting the list, which is post. Okay, and due to this, we have to use our object here. So we have some overriding method like internal method. So we need to override it, which is on response and on failure. So we have to implement these member functions. So we have the two methods here. So we have to just click on OK. So it is already automatically redirected here. So we have to just clear it, and in on response method we are getting some response here. So we have to check like if our response is successful or not. So response dot is successful. If it is successful, then we have to use our response here. So what we have to do, we have to just check the response dot body. Then we have to check the Elvis operator for checking the null safety, that data is null or not. So we are using the let scope method. Okay, in this let scope method we are getting the post. Okay, and by using this post we can set our post to our recycler view. So recycler view dot adapter dot we have to use this post adapter to initialize it and just pass the post here. Okay, so this is all the thing that we have to do. And then if we're getting any internet failure or anything, so we have to pass the toast message here. So this is the toast message, toast dot make text. We have to pass the context, which is called this, comma, we have to pass the message like something went wrong. Okay, so in this we have to do some nomenclature here, and then we have to pass the toast dot length long. Okay, sorry, dot length long. Okay, and we have to use dot so. So that's all from our side, and then after we have to use permission here. So how we can do it, we have to use this user permission and internet, and just close the brace here. Okay, sorry, we just need to close the brace like this. So everything is done from our side, so we just need to execute our code like how we can getting it. So just click on this like you have to add your device here and just click on the play button. We have select this one, our local device, and here we have to see the running devices here. Okay, so wait for some time, like your Gradle is building here. So yeah, okay, so here we have launch. So we have to use our previous email ID that we have created our account by using the shared preference. So we are using it. So we are just using this email ID and password is Abhay. Just click on login. So here we are getting all our data. Okay, so you can match it as well, like you can see like sound on the face here, repellent provident. So this is in another language, like our API is sending data like this. So what we have to do, let's match our things. Okay, so we have to just get it here. So as you can see, like our first one is this. Okay, so we are getting the first one is this, and then after the second one is the this. Okay, and second one is this. So we are getting the data from the server like this, and so that's all. So I hope you are learning a lot of things in this series videos, and if you have any idea like this, or if you have any type of suggestion, so you can just drop a mail to contact@Codersarts. So if you have any idea you wanted to implement it, so you can just connect with us. Thank you for being with us.